gonna show you how to make a pumpkin roll. So my family is not a big fan of the pumpkin roll. I am dedicating this video to my brother-in-law, Mike, who I found out loves pumpkin rolls as much as I do. So him and I usually share one on Thanksgiving. Pumpkin rolls can seem a little bit intimidating to everyone, just because they're a little tough to make if you don't know exactly what you're doing. But over the years, I have messed up enough times to be able to show you how to make a pumpkin roll without breaking it in half. So the very first thing we're gonna do is we are going to add together 3/4 of a cup of pumpkin puree. This cannot be pumpkin pie mix. This has to be pure pumpkin puree. And 3 eggs. I am using my electric stand mixer today, but you can mix this by hand or you can also use just a regular mixer. Once that's all combined, you're then going to add in 1 1/4 cup of sugar. And we're gonna mix that together. In a separate bowl, I'm going to combine my dry ingredients. So I've got 1 cup of flour. I've got 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/2 teaspoon of cloves, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna mix these together before I add them to my wet ingredient. Then we're just going to add these into our wet ingredients a little bit at a time, about half at first. And then I'm going to add the other half and scrape the sides of my bowl. Now this is all combined, so it should look like a somewhat runny cake, which is fine. So I already greased a 17 by 11, this is just a regular cookie sheet. You do not need a jelly pan roll. And I'm going to dump these ingredients in here. And now you're just gonna put this into a preheated oven at 375 for 13 to 15 minutes. So while your pumpkin roll is baking, you're gonna take a 4th heaping cup of powdered sugar and a little sifter. And you're going to sprinkle this all over a thin cotton kitchen towel. Once your cake's completely done, while it's still hot, you're going to flip it out gently onto this powdered sugar towel. The last part here is you're just going to roll up over the kitchen towel. While your pumpkin roll is cooling, we are gonna make the filling. What that consists of is 8 ounces of cream cheese, and this is going to be room temperature. And you're going to combine that with 1/2 cup of room temperature butter as well. We're gonna put those in our stand mixer and just cream them together. Once those are combined with no lumps, you're gonna go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Once this is all combined, we're then going to add 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. And this can get messy real quick, so make sure you're only adding at most half of this at a time. Start out with your mixer on low. And your filling is ready to go. After your roll has cooled completely, you can unroll it very, very carefully. If you break some pieces, that's okay. And then you're gonna take your filling mixture and you're just gonna spread this evenly inside the roll. Starting at this end where it rolls inside of itself, you're again going to just roll it back up, this time without the towel. This is plastic wrap underneath. If you have a little overflow here, you can wipe that off. Take your plastic wrap and you're gonna wanna roll this roll up nice and tight, like a little sushi roll. And then you'll just refrigerate this for about an hour. Once your pumpkin roll has chilled for about an hour, you can go ahead and unwrap it. And we can slice this guy into a couple different slices. And there's your finished product.